Chris, forgive the readjustments. This is all about you. This is your weekly oracle and tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. Taurus, welcome Arnold Schwarzenegger to the reading. No, I am on location at my son's house, so that's why I don't have my Born Without Boundaries banner in the back. But welcome to your oracle and energy reading. So this is an energy reading. It is not a horoscope. So this is for wherever Taurus influences your natal chart or influences your life. So if you're dealing with a Taurus, pull up a chair because yes, this reading is for you. There's always an extended reading that articulates and grabs more details and specifics from this energy reading with a full tarot card spread. And that link is below. And it also includes your Taurus romantic and love reading for the week. So there's always a Taurus specific video that I upload every single week. If you want it fresh off the press, please click subscribe and ring that bell so that you know when I upload your favorite content as soon as I do, and you'll help the channel grow. So Taurus, let's get into your energy. Crowning your energy. Okay, this is the same crowning energy that Aries got. And I know that I shuffled the cards. But you were going through a transformation period anyway, because something really knocked you for a loop, Taurus. But I think that you found a new sense of yourself and a new sense of your happiness. So a new way to feel valued, a new way to assert your value, or a new way to acknowledge your value or get your value back. There is a sense of finding stability. 4+4 is a very grounded energy, but it's almost destiny. And I had gotten a couple of weeks ago, or maybe last week's reading, of you emerging and coming out of the darkness and coming sort of out of, almost like you emerging a leader or the head of something. But this is definitely something that knocked you for a loop. And I don't know, it could be recovery. It could be something looming. No, something that's almost hidden or lurking. And you know that it's there, but you can't put your finger on it. And right now, I feel like everything in your life seems like it's all good, except for this intuition that the earthquake is coming. Central to your energy is now is a lucky time. So things are multiplying. Things are happening really rapidly and coming like it's almost like everything is happening to everything is happening too quickly, or things are starting to come in more quicker than you thought. Everything is multiplying, whether it be your problems or your fortunes, because this is usually you're very fortunate, but if what's multiplying is the challenges, then that's not very fortunate. But there is a sense of it happening extremely rapidly, almost to a point where it's beyond your control. Let's get into the reading. Oh, take the lead. So this is also a grounding energy, but it's very spiritually grounded. You are being asked to take the lead. It's almost like somebody is saying you need to step up and you need to do something, Taurus, because you're the only one that can. You're the only one that has the attention or the focus of a certain audience or a certain group of people or your fam. You're the only one that can do this. This is like almost like you're not ready for it, but ready or not, here it comes. Because when this energy taps you, it doesn't give you a choice. It's almost like you you have to be the leader. I don't know if you're ready to be the leader, but you've been put into a circumstance where there is no choice. Be at home. I feel like this energy has really caught you off guard. I feel like there you are sitting there relaxing with your family, loving the energy with your family, loving sort of being able to kick your feet up and not have any worries. And then all of a sudden a phone call that comes in and says, we need you. It's like somebody who's been like a retired soldier getting stop loss, you know, and saying, no, you got to come back in because we need you. Nobody else can do this job. And it's really disturbing to you because you have a sense of honor. It is something that you believe in. But at the same time, you thought that your life was moving beyond that, and you thought you were finally at a place where you could retire, or you could give up working so hard. And now it's like, no, 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 you got to keep going. And it's not about money. It's about being needed, being called back into a circumstance. Now, this whole situation is something that's very close to your heart. It matters a lot to you. And it could actually be something like affecting your home. And now you being the one that takes the lead of your family, whether you like it or not. Everybody's looking to you now to be the guide, to be the person that controls controls the circumstance. This is definitely something to do with work, something that you've been working on, something that you believe in. There's a lot of fortune here. Outwardly, it's almost like outwardly, it seems like everything is perfect. If it was an outsider looking at your situation, they'd be like, wow, because Taurus is phenomenal and what a great opportunity for them and how awesome and amazing. It's like, it's like everybody is calling you from the outside to do this. You do it. Inside, you feel like a little kid who doesn't know anything. You feel like, how I'm not even ready for this. I'm not ready for what you're asking me, but at the same time, I can't refuse. I know I can't refuse, and yet I wish I could. You know that line from the Phantom of the Opera? It's like, twisted every way, but what else can I give? Am I to risk my life to win the chance to live? Can I betray the man who once inspired my voice? Do I become his prey? Do I have any choice? He kills without a thought. He murders all that's good. I know I can't refuse, and yet I wish I could. So that's kind of what it is. It's in a sense of you do want to kick your feet up. You don't want this responsibility. You understand that it's an honor, and you understand why people want you to do it, but you don't really want to do it. Your heart's not really in it. You're like, let me take a break. I am really not ready for this. But at the same time, you know that it doesn't matter. You know that it doesn't matter if you're ready, because ready or not, here it comes. And you have such a sense of duty, you're going to do it anyway. The problem is your heart's not in it. Open to infinite possibility. You got a light shining on you. This is a huge public recognition. You being front and center. You being the star player. This is the age of Aquarius. So this is definitely, your community is calling you. It's almost like if you got the call, I didn't even put myself on the presidential ballot. How did I become a nominee? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's almost like getting that call. It's like your community has called you to step up. They've chosen you. They haven't given you an opportunity. They haven't waited for you to even want this. You didn't want this. They wanted you. Be fearless and bold. This is Aries energy. It's really fucking interesting because Aries got this same energy as their crowning energy of something almost coming out of the dark. Now for them, it was their sense of self coming back in, something that they had forgotten about themselves, retaking them, like taking repossession of the self. For you, it's something coming out of the dark, like coming at you. So I don't know if you're dealing with an Aries, because this could be an Aries that it's like tapping you, that's saying, no, you have to do this. But this is also a sense of something that is insistent, something that is overwhelmingly, you don't like, it's going to keep tracking you down until you say yes. It will not give up until you, it will not give up until you agree with it and agree with the energy and go along with it. So it's like a ruthless pursuit of you to do what it needs you to do. And it's community. It's a sense of this energy coming from your community because you inspire them. You inspire confidence in them in a way that other people don't. And it's probably because you're so reliable. Life is happening way too quickly. All of this is hitting you. Gemini season. It's not Gemini season. Gemini season is coming. But I think by Gemini season, because we're in Taurus season now. So I think Gemini season, we're almost there. It's because not only is Gemini season coming, but the North Node just went into Gemini too. So things are going to spin out, feel like they're spinning out of control for you, Taurus, like you're being blown away or caught up in a wind, and you really don't even know how to handle the situation. But but you're not the one that, it's not a ferocity in terms of you're not giving up, but there is a sense of duty. I keep hearing duty. It's your strong sense of duty that's not going to allow you, it's not going to allow you to rest, and it's not going to allow you to say no, even though the truth is deep in your heart. You want to say no. You don't want to be put in this situation, but it's going to take off quickly. It's gonna happen rapidly, almost to a point where you feel like everything is spinning out of control. You are never alone, so you definitely have support and love, and a lot of encouragement coming through with this energy. 4 + 2 is 6. I mean, people adore you. I mean, they just love you so much. But these are the people that you really want to be around. Overcome any obstacle. So you. And a time for a deep dive. So this is all your grounding energy. This is all your family. This is you. The only reason why you're not fighting against this and saying no is because 11:11. Oh my God, I just saw this. Taurus, there's something going on with you guys where you have literally been tapped by the divine. And it's like, wake up, ready or not, because here it comes. I'm wondering what's going to happen over in tarot. This would be I want details, but this has to do with protecting and defending your family and a love affair. This has to do with your heart space, and the only reason why you're agreeing to it is because you see how it starts to influence and affect your home. The things that you've worked on, the things that you've built, the things that you take so much pride in are in the direct wake of this it's almost the direct trajectory of this wave. So you've got to do something to defend it. You've got to, because it's not just something it's not something that you can walk away from, because it's going to affect the people that you care about most in this world. Hold on, I'm going to flip the camera around so you can see the cards. So it's interesting that this is your grounding energy, because I feel like this family, your commitment to your family, your commitment to your lover, your commitment to your husband or wife, your commitment to your children, this is your energy. So this is what's grounding you. Or else you would literally feel, Taurus, like you are going to get completely and totally washed away by this. And you'd be angry about it, but you're not angry about it, because there's this love and this support and this unconditional faith in your capabilities that's coming from, forget about what's coming from the community or the pressure that's coming from your community or what people are asking you to do, what your school is asking you to do, what your boss is asking you to do. Forget what they're asking you to do. Your family loves you. They believe in you and they support you. And so it's your connection to your roots. It's your connection to your love for them and how you want to see the world like how you want the world to be for them. That is what is holding you down and basically making you stay, making you not give up and not run in another direction. Now, people on the outside aren't going to see this. They're just going to see a rock. That's what they're going to see, Taurus. They're going to see somebody who is profitable and abundant, the stars shining on you, like somebody that they worship, somebody that they adore, somebody that they think, has everything together. Whereas inside, you're like, the only thing that's holding you together is your family, is the staples in your life and the morals that you really believe in. That's the only thing that's holding you down. But you know what? Ultimately, Taurus, that's enough. You don't need any more than that. Now, what is it that you're getting into? I honestly feel like it could be something, I was going to say political. It's definitely a leadership role. It's almost like all of a sudden now you're being elected to be the queen bee. Which sounds weird, right? Because that's a huge responsibility. And it's also going to tie you down and take away a lot of freedom that you really love in your life. And everybody on the outside would be like, oh my God, you got elected to be the queen bee, Taurus. That's crazy. That's awesome. And you're like, yeah, I don't really know how freaking awesome it is. Because deep inside, it actually terrifies you. Like, but everybody else would perceive this as an ultimate honor. But you see the gravity of the responsibility, and that's basically all you see. You're not sitting there patting yourself on the back like everybody's patting you on the back. You're like, you're so close to the situation. You see the details and you see the list of the responsibilities. You don't just see the shiny lights of the glamour. You see what it's really going to entail. And it's honestly, it's freaking you out, and it would freak you out. It's freaking you out, and the only thing that's grounding you is the people close to you. You need your family support. You're driven pure and simple. You're driven by love. There is maybe even a spouse or a love affair, something like a lover that you love so much that you would do anything for. They're really holding you down right now. You know, and I almost think that maybe you didn't appreciate them as much before. Not that you ignored them, but in a lot of ways, like, it's almost like you could get too caught up in just progress and making money and moving forward and not realizing the little things. But now that you're put into this circumstance where you're being asked to take on so much more responsibility, the fact that the way that your significant other or the love that you have for somebody, the way that it's holding you down, you realize just how important it is to your life. It's like you may be important to a lot of people's lives, but there is one person that's important to your life, and they are holding you the down. Now, this could be one person or it could be your entire family. Either way, it's this love is what's grounding you and getting you through. This is your grounding energy, Taurus. This is a staple in your life. This is, oh my God, you just love this so much you would do anything for it. Even face your worst fears or give up a huge chunk of yourself, your time, and your freedom. And it's all almost for the love of somebody else. The love of your family, the love of the spouse, the love of them. It's like what you see in their eyes is worth facing all your fears for. So this is juicy as you know what. And I'm going to get more into it. I want to take it into tarot now. I think this is a good point to do it. Taurus, you're also going to get your love reading, which is going to be off the hook, I think, over on the other side. That link is in the description box below. I'll see you guys over there.